Oh yes. I should be live. Thinking so. I don't know what volume to set the game to, but I'll set it to this for now, I guess. Can I go back to the main menu to make it get the illusion? Hold up. Or do I want? Did I save? Did I save my character? I have no idea if I did. But the story mode in this game kind of works kind of different than you would usually expect from a Smackdown game, being the first in its series and everything. So this game has a season mode, but it also has a preseason mode, which requires a create a superstar in order to actually do it. So I got here this I got a character already made for this, and his name is Fug. Yes, the hip name Fug has now started his debut wrestling, and we're gonna start with the preseason. This game came out in 1999, I think, either that or 2000. Smackdown 2 came out in November 2000, so I think Smackdown 1 came out earlier. Oh, I'm missing shit. Alright, well, Vince McMahon said something and I missed it. I got too busy. But this is the preseason mode. You can do this month's event starts. Just shows you a bunch of matches consecutively. Arrange moves, arrange abilities, confirm characteristics, and match. Alright, so ding, ding, ding. The soundtrack to this game is absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculously heavy for some reason. But yeah, we're gonna it's event, house show, mode single match, Bug versus Al Snow. First match of the night. I played a little bit of this game yesterday. I'm a nice man. Ah, yes. Yeah, I'm a nice man. So, for people who don't know, this is Billy Gunn's entrance, and I made it the there he is, guys, Fug. He's live. He's absolutely beautiful. He's from Mexico. And look how perfect it is to be going against Al Snow with head in it. Oh my god, look at that smile. The facial expressions in this game get really weird. And also the entrances are cut rather short. Controls are simple, I think. I think it's square to reverse and X to attack. I also have... There's an actual thing in the menus that actually shows what ability comes up. So you will see the moves actually come up in a text box. Fug is the biggest of all the land. Which, actually, I'm going to turn down the volume a little bit, just a tad. I miss Al Snow. The versing's alright in this game. I think the only thing I can complain about is that the Smackdown, like the signature move ability, is not as great. Oh yeah. We're back at it again at another wrestling grind. Shuffle sidekick. Body punch. Some of these moves are actually, some of them are outdated, some of them are mislabeled. There's actually like a punch that's named after Stone Cold Steve Austin, which I'm pretty sure is not actually named after Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was just known to have that ability. The target indication in this game is a little bit weird too, being the first Smackdown game. Angry stomp. Yes, that's textbook. Andy says first, lol. Good to see you, Andy. Thanks for being first. Thanks for being the line leader. This character's absolutely massive. For some reason, when I hit the X button, like, my character just, like, puts up it. Maybe I'm hitting X and square at the same time. That's a possibility. Come on, Al Snow. To go out the ring is this, and I think... Yeah, Austin punches. I'm trying to remember how to actually, like, pick up a weapon under the ring for this game. Shoulder breaker. Alright, Al Snow. This is my preseason, my very first preseason match, and I gotta prove to Al Snow and the rest of the world that I am capable to be a member of the WWF. Mr. Deadeye is second. Welcome back, Mr. Deadeye. Good to see you again. Oh man, there's fucking knockouts in this game. Oh Jesus. The issue with having knockouts in this game is because I have a creative superstar, and my creative superstar has very low stats. So I might be getting knocked out a little bit, maybe easily, I guess is the best way to say that. But yeah, this fucking soundtrack though is absolutely crazy. It's ridiculous. Oh man. It's gonna be hard knowing that, like, I'm a clumsy ass gamer, and if you hit match accidentally, you're gonna have to watch it. Actually, we could take this opportunity to investigate how this game looks. There he is, Hardcore Holly. This is a lot of, like, Pro Skater 1 kind of vibes I get from the graphics in this game. Who else is in this match? Oh, it's just these two? Wait. Well, I probably skipped Gangrel's entrance. But Gangrel, man, he was in WWF for a short while, and he was the reason why the Hardys became... No, it wasn't the Hardys, it was Edge and Christian, I remember that. They formed the New Brood, and they had the ladder match against the Hollies for the Terry tournament. That was on ladder match 1, I think. Oh yeah, another interesting thing about this game is the mode. There's a mode called three-way dance, which I assume means like triple threat rules or four-man fatal four-way rules. I'm so happy that Mr. Ass is a character, and he's not Billy Gunn yet. This was like the first game for PlayStation as far as the Smackdown series. The last game, I think, was WrestleMania 2000 that came out a few months prior to this, I believe. Which, interestingly enough, WrestleMania 2000 doesn't actually have the arena for WrestleMania 2000. It actually has the one from the WrestleMania prior. The next match is with Ken Shamrock. I'm a nice man. That's the perfect time to, like, cut that cutscene. Ken Shamrock has a pretty boppin' intro too. Oh man. Back at it again for some Smackdown action. Gotta go. Alright, later, Mr. Deadeye. It's always nice seeing you, man. Low kick. I just gotta, like, get my reversals down. Imagine winning that early. Scoop slam. I guess that's a knee smash. A super backdrop. That's interesting. Alright, Ken Shamrock. Wonder what Fug's signature move is. I didn't have time to like do a move set. I just kind of like designed whatever I could. I'm hoping to get to like an actual cutscene in this game. You know what's interesting too is the game actually rewards you for losing in the preseason, because some of the unlockable characters are gained for losing every match in the preseason. Come on, Ken. Also, another noticeable thing, obviously, is that there is no referee in the ring. And that's a little foreign in a wrestling game. Usually there's a referee hanging around and you can look at the referee and hit him. And for some reason not really get disqualified. We are about to get Fug's signature move. The Smackdown abilities in this game is a little bit weird, as far as like giving you the amount of opportunities to actually use it. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get Ken Shamrock down. Come on, buddy. Do a scoop slam and then just hold circle. And then immediately press the L1 to use the Smackdown, and let's see if we can get that pin. That was a 1. It shows that creative superstars have such low stats. But that's just how the grind goes in this game, I guess. Come on, Ken Shamrock. But I guess like this game got like really good reviews, right? I think so. I think it was getting like 9 out of 10s and stuff when it came out. As far as my personal experience of it, I played this game for a few hours yesterday, and I could definitely say that I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Especially, like, knowing that it's a little bit older, and, like, obviously it's no here comes the pain, but it's honestly still a really fun arcadey experience. Same with Smackdown 2, which Smackdown 2 fixed a lot of issues that were in Smackdown 1. I wrote down a bunch of unlockables and stuff for this game too. Not sure if I'll actually end up unlocking something today, but back-to-back flip. Mounted punch. Ken Shamrock's coming back. Oh! Oh man, he's going fast. How does he do that? Those little, like, glides. That's an interesting Club 2 head. Dude, man, Ken Shamrock's destroying me. Come here, buddy. Club 2 head. Or is that to the neck? Come on. Nice. Suplex. We gotta believe that we can get Ken Shamrock. Nice, nice. That was good. There shouldn't be any submission mini games in this, I don't think. I think it's just like they tap when they are ready to. Ankle lock. Was Kurt Angle in this game? Oh, I gave up. Man, this is like... I thought it was a fucking joke when they said that, like... Let's see here. Lose every match in preseason mode. Eventually, you'll be with Vince. During the show, agree to everything he says and win the match, and you can unlock Stephanie McMahon. That's interesting. You can unlock the Blue Meanie in this game by losing to China in July. But I believe when you unlock... Ooh, what's this? Ken Shamrock is giving you some advice. Oh my god, this music. Thank you. Thank you so much for that advice. I'm sorry. Oh, I gotta turn that down, man. That's so loud on my ears. Bam, meow, 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 meow. 6 matches in the match card. Oh, cool. And then we finally get some ability points. So this is sort of like what the AP builder looks like in this game. Do not confuse this as all the stats in the game, because this is not the case. There's actually speed, tech, rough, which I guess is how Fug likes it. Because he's from Mexico. That's not a joke. Oh, man. I've been grinding my career, and after 4 years, I won the World Heavyweight Championship. It's definitely, it most certainly is a grind, that's for sure. Which it seems like after 4 years of season mode, you get Viscera, which is kind of a score. I want to unlock like Prince Albert, which takes like 2 years in season mode to do. But here, let me actually use the rest of this. I guess I'll bump my speed. There's nothing more important than a fast Fug. Alright, so we hit finish. I'm actually going to back out of the preseason mode right now. Are you sure? Yes, I indeed do. And we're going to go over to the single player mode and see what's available. Expedition. So these are the special matches that are in the game. Obviously singles, tag match, handicap, traditional. You got the Battle Royale, which you can play up to 4 players, I guess. The Royal Rumble, which is actually special in the second game because in Smackdown 2, Big Show and I think it was Ken Shamrock, they both were taken out of the game, but they were still able to appear in Royal Rumbles for some reason. I'll be taking a look at that maybe a little bit later when we're done with Smackdown 1. Then you got King of the Ring, Hardcore, which, by the way, Hardcore has like a space in between it. which I kind of like was like, dude, I gotta mention this. Yeah, I can't believe that hardcore is 2 separate words in this game. Anywhere fall. Anywhere fall. Cage match, which I also suck at. Survival match, which you can select a 3-way or 4-way dance match. You can play a special referee match and an I quit match. I'm gonna go to Falls Count Anywhere, obviously, because I'd like to explore the arena. This is the character selection screen. As you can see, it's got like file folder-esque kind of look to it. There's the Smackdown logo that's on each individual character. There's Stone Cold, Undertaker, The Rock, new classics right here. Mr. Ass, look at him. Some of these photos look like a school picture. Like they just got all the classmates together and took pictures of these characters. That's Kane. Some of these look like mugshots. Others look like missing person. Aw, poor Chris Jericho. There's Val Venus, looking as horny as ever. There's Godfather. Oh my god, Godfather's really pimping in this photo. D'Lo Brown. Mark Henry with short hair. I think this is actually like after winning the Strongest Man competition, or right around that period, I think. Ken Shamrock, who isn't in Smackdown 2, but he's in this game, luckily. The Big Boss Man, the guy who fed Al Snow his dog. And there's Al Snow. Hardcore Holly looks a little disappointed in me. He's like, why are you playing games 21 years older than you, Austin? Steve Blackman. Test looks a little weird. Oh man, Edge. Oh, Edge has got some hidden tendencies right now. There's Christian, that totally looks like a fucking mugshot. And, oh my god, Gangrel. I mean, he looks that goofy in real life, too. Look how young JBL looks in this photo. That's ridiculous. There's Matt Hardy with the fucking bangs over his eyes. There's Jeff Hardy as well with the bangs over his eyes. And there's Bubba Ray. Bubba, I guess, is the original pronunciation of his name. There's his brother, Devon. Vince and Shane are actually already unlocked, which is cool. I don't really know if they were locked in the first place for this game, but some games they're locked. Chyna, Tori, Deborah. Hold up. I think I unlocked Deborah. Oh no, that's in Smackdown 2. In Smackdown 1, Deborah's already unlocked, which is good. And then there's Paul Bearer. He's funny looking. So I guess it doesn't have the photo of my superstar on here, but I'm gonna pick. I guess I'll pick Shane McMahon. Gotta get that smack. You can also start off with special moves, and it'll tell you your special move. I guess I'll start with 2, and then we'll go against X-Pac. So here's the rules for this. There's the match length, which I guess won't really matter in this case. Interruption, yeah, we'll put random. KO and give up, which is a pain in the ass. Turn that off. Out of the ring, that's good. We need that off, or on. We want to go outside the ring. Then here's the areas, which is cool. God, this is a good roster. This is a stacked roster, I definitely agree. Corridor, boiling room. Dude, the fucking kitchen. We're gonna start in the fucking kitchen, because the kitchen is one of my favorite areas in the game. Because it's a fucking kitchen, but for some reason, it kind of looks like there's a wrestling ring in the middle of the room. Old Vince McMahon intro. But obviously Shane McMahon is the one I selected. But I think this was before Shane McMahon actually had an intro. Poor. I love the models in this game. I could laugh at the models for hours. He looks so sad. Poor Shane. He's like, dads make me do this, and I gotta like deal with it. Ah, yes, good old X-Pac. The man who has made an adult movie with China. That's something I found out. We're going back to the traditional square. Let me turn down the game just a little bit. It's a little bit too much right now. I hope the gameplay audio sounds good to where like you can at least hear a little bit of it. I think my ability is the flying elbow, so that's probably why I can't just pick him up and use my special. But here's the kitchen. Let's see if we can interact. Here, come over here. Yeah, it turns on the sinks. It looks like there's a rag in it. Scoop slam. I don't know if there's any, like, all that many animations in this game. But I'm really happy that I was able to get this game, and it wasn't too expensive. There's some really experimental fucking arcade music in the background with the fucking guitar solo going on. By the way, if you want me to turn off the move title boxes, let me know. I can do that. I mean, I like to have them on because I guess I like that coming up because like some of them are just absolutely wrong. Oh, that's a box. That's a trash can. That thing's huge. Can you go this way? Oh, you missed. X-Pac, come down here. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember now. So, to go to different areas, you actually have to Irish whip your opponent through like, the doors and stuff, which is kind of unique to this game, I believe. I know in the second one, you can just... There's, like, arrows that are down that you just have to walk up to. Square is like my go-to button in this game. Let's see if I can... Come on, X-Pac. Having circle for Irish whip was one of the biggest mistakes to do for the controls for a lot of these games, and it was an ongoing thing until like... I don't know, maybe 06, 07? For Smackdown versus Raw? Come on, X-Pac. Let's go over here. And there's a casket in the parking lot. Yo, check this out though. This fucking forklift. I think you can drive it in this game. If you can't drive the forklift in this game, that's alright, because we can do that in 2. You can't drive it in this game. This is the Xbox WWF career in a nutshell. So true. Xbox disappeared from WWF really quickly. But he was a good wrestler. He just had such an ego. Hey, Al Snow's head actually fell from that little area. Come on, X-Pac. I want you to get into that ambulance. Don't hit me. Come here. Oh, he's got the head. Eye rake. Eye rake. Irish whipping is really difficult. And did that stretcher just come out? X-Pac, come here. I need to use your body for something. Okay. It would make sense that you would be able to put a wrestler on that. Maybe it's just a little, like, tricky. Having grapple and Irish whip as the same button is a little bit annoying. because sometimes you accidentally do one over the other. And this casket, it's a weapon. It's fucking huge, it's bulky, it's big, but it's wonderful. Just fucking, oh my god, just crush it on him. Can I pick up the stretcher? I can. I can interact with the stretcher, which is neat. Don't hit me. I got so much more to live for, Xbox. Oh, he used this X Factor. That might be it for this match. Oh, we got out of it. Also, he was banished to only tag team Revelance, a fate worse than death. That is so true. That's kind of like how I felt about Devon Dudley as well. When he changed to like Brother Devon, that didn't last all that long, and they like immediately just brought him back to the Dudleys in 2002, I think. So I know Shane McMahon's ability is the flying elbow. So if I can... You try to run after me with his head. Alright. Come here, X-Pac. We gotta go to another area. Is this where we were before? Yes, it was. Okay. So... I think we came from right there. The food and beverage area. What's over here? To the arena floor. Okay. Oh man, Xbox got a big bulky trash can. Gonna try to avoid that. Alright, we'll go through here. I think, is this the boiler room? Good reversal, Shane. This is where all the fights happen. There's a shovel. A single shovel in the middle of the entire boiler room. Let's grab that shovel. There's a vent. In case Xbox is the imposter, we must guard it. I know that was an Among Us reference, and I know you guys probably get enough of those in the day. Oh, he's getting the shovel. Oh man, this is... That's a good rake in the eyes, I guess. Suplex. Oh. We got the shovel. I'm pretty sure I could probably Irish whip X-Pac over to the little machine over there. Alright, come here, X-Pac. Superstars actually are pretty damage resistant overall. Like, you can use a special to a character and they'll get up, like, immediately. See what happens if I pin him now. Oh, it's immediate kick out. Alright. I'm gonna back out from this game. I'm gonna actually show you guys a cage match in this game, which I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm going to lose. It's going to happen, but I'm gonna at least try. As I believe the cage match in this game wasn't really all that good. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to figure it out in this game around. So let's see here. I'll play as Mankind. And let's go against the Godfather. And you can actually, which I think is cool, you can select arena and the mats separately. So this is the Smackdown, Raw's War, Heat, WrestleMania, King of the Ring. We'll do the Royal Rumble. Some old school pay-per-views there. Oh, you can make it a title match. Yeah. Down now, down now, down now. The greatest European champion who ever lived. Howdy. What's up, Sazende? Shane and Undertaker is surprisingly good for two 40-year-olds in a Hell in a Cell match. Yeah, man, they never lost. Oh my god. I took a moment to glance at the Good Father, and that was a little intense. I mean, when you know a Hell in a Cell match by heart, you know, like, it's gonna be good. I still have to see that. Is that like an actual match, Shane McMahon versus Undertaker, like recently? I might actually watch that because I'm looking for something new to watch for wrestling related stuff. Welcome back to my stream. I hope I sound alright. If you want the game audio to be louder, just let me know. As you can see, the aesthetic to be a cage match is not the usual cage match aesthetic. Traditional, like, 90s style cages where they're like giant squares. But usually those are blue, and this is actually like supposed to mimic steel. So then to climb a cage, I think you go up and you hit R1. So if you notice that some of the text that comes up is gold on the thing that kind of tells you what move is going on, that indicates it's kind of like a special move. Your sound is good. Sweet. Thanks, man. It's weird how the cage bugs a little bit, where like it'll just turn into kind of like a prison cell almost of it. I can't wait to play Smackdown 2 as well, because I got that right next to my Smackdown 1. I got them both together, and both games actually came out within the same year, which I thought was really cool. Well, not really if you're like a parent that has a kid that wants to get both games. I feel like games being expensive was just a universal thing. Let's see if I can... I'm trying not to just eye rake them over and over again, but it just happens accidentally with how, like, similar the controls are to one another. You know, with the grapple and Irish whip being the same button. Manhattan drop. There might not be pinfalls in the cage match for this game. That is really weird, that clip. Where, like, you can only see half the cage. I wonder if they did that on purpose, just so it's a little bit easier to see. Oh, you know what match I did watch recently? I watched the third ever Punjabi prison match between Randy Orton and, I actually can't remember the other guy's name. But what made me notoriously remember that was when the Great Khali came out at the very end of that match. Also, what I remembered was that there was this dude who was working not for Randy Orton, and he was on top of the Punjabi prison, and he fell into a commentary table, and I was like, holy shit, that's some Mick Foley shit. I actually thought that was a pretty solid match. It was pretty alright. I try not to be biased with newer wrestling, because, like, obviously I'll probably side with older wrestling more because that's probably what I grew up with. But I still try to be open to a lot of, like wrestling nowadays and everything. I mean, that was 2017, so that was like 3 years ago, but I'm trying, man. Mounted face punch. Let's see if I can actually use my signature. I don't know if it's a standing signature or a turnbuckle signature. Oh, good father. As you can see, I tried to use the Smackdown, and it was only like a quarter of a second. It was ridiculous. Get down there, good father. Oh, he's climbing. Look, man. Get away from there. Using, like, your signature move in this game is so annoying because, you know, like in the traditional Smackdown games, you reversal somebody and it gives you an opportunity to use your signature. Which in this game, it's not the case. But I want it to be, you know, like, I'm like pressing the L1 button. Get down there. Get down! Get down! Dude, what are you doing? That's what happened my first ever cage match in this game. I tried punching the cage over and over again and it did absolutely nothing. I think I can grapple too. Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins and Y2J and AJ Styles. Oh, dude, that sounds great. I know Seth Rollins is, like, one of the new guys, I guess, but, like, one of the new big guys, and I've been really itching to, like, watch, a good Seth Rollins match. Get down from there! That was close. That was very close. Toss. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, there we go, the mandible claw. So you would think that, like, after I used my signature move, he would be down for a very long time. But I guess to climb the title, I think you have to, let's see here. You have to go up like that? Oh, I guess you're just slowly doing it. I almost got it there. Do you know that Randy Orton hears voices in his head, and they talk to him, and they understand? Someone leaves chat. I want to believe that ability would give me a Smackdown. Manhattan drop. Let's see if we can pick him up. And there we go. Mandible claw. He was really good at the high-flying style. Oh, dude, I always dig the high-flying style. It's ridiculous. Like, Evan Bourne was, like, I guess one of the last, like, high-flying wrestlers I was into before I stopped watching in, like, 2010. And, like, his high-flying ability, like, his shooting star press is so good, it's ridiculous. So I've always had, like, a sweet spot for high flyers. The WrestleMania matches are where it's at, man. Scoop slam. Alright, let's see if I can do the mandible claw again, and maybe I can... Oh, that's from the behind. Which didn't give me a special ability. Come on, good father. I cannot wait till we play Smackdown 2 and we go to the fucking backstage. Because you can drive forklifts in that game and it's so buggy. It's so buggy, it's hilarious. What kind of attack was that? Come on. No train attack or something like that. Oh, is it Ho train attack? That would make the most sense to me. Just elbow drop onto him real quickly. Streak versus WrestleMania Career 26 is my all-time favorite match. Is that Brock Lesnar and Undertaker? Is that what match you're referring to? Because if that's the case, like, I gotta watch that match. I mean, if it's either case. I'm trying not to sound like a dick, but I do it accidentally sometimes because I'm a socially awkward nerd. Oh yeah, he's getting out. That's a cage match in this game, dude. It's a little confusing. But I don't know if any of you guys actually saw the video on YouTube of the guy who kind of like went through all the Smackdown games in the series. And I just watched his Smackdown and Smackdown 2. No, HBK versus Undertaker? Ooh. Okay, yeah, I definitely need to check that one out. Because I know Shawn Michaels and Undertaker have gone against each other before. A pen's lying around here somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to Smackdown 2, because I really want to drive that forklift, and I'll be thinking about it all fucking day, so give me 1 second real quick. Smackdown 1. I actually have my webcam set up too, so I can kind of show you, like, the cases I actually got for these games. Oh yeah, here we go. Smackdown 2. So, I'm gonna actually turn on my webcam real quick. Hold up. You're probably gonna see my face. Hey, what's up, guys? As you can see, I'm legit. This is Smackdown 1 for the PlayStation 1, trying to get in the reflection. Here's the back to Smackdown 1. Trying not to get the light in the camera, but yeah. Oh man. There's lights on top of my webcam. I hate it. But here's Smackdown 2. Know your role. Just letting you know, you gotta know your role. And here's the back of it. Obviously, they kind of look a little the same, but I guess that's just kind of what happens when they come out so close to one another. But they actually have the instruction manual too, which I'm really happy about. But we'll dig into that a little bit more later. So this is Smackdown 2. Know your role. Which I guess on the cover has China, Undertaker, and Mankind. The loading in this game is a little bit more annoying than the first one, but damn, you got a clean cover. Yeah, I got really lucky with this. There is one crack on the back of Smackdown 1, and I think Smackdown 2 is alright. Yeah, there's a small crack, but that's just what happens when I get really lucky with what I got, and I'm happy to have both these games in the collection. So the menu in this game is a little bit more straightforward, but it has like the rankings, which was in the first game too, which I think it was the first game where like you had to qualify to go for the title. Like for example, you saw how like The Rock is the champion? Well, in order to face The Rock, you would have to be within those top 5 people. And I believe that's how the first one worked. I'm not sure about the second one. I just didn't have enough time to kind of jump in and play the second one. So I don't know as much about it as I knew the first. But that kind of implied that like I knew a lot about the first in the first place, I guess. I've been taking notes for these games. So let's kind of jump into play as Y2J, as he is my favorite wrestler ever. That's a wonderful choice, Alex. Because Y2J just has that lion energy. Yeah, I'll definitely play as him, no problem. There's Casket Match. That floating ball of nothing, that is TLC. To unlock TLC, you have to play through the season mode until August 2000. Which is basically just a ladder match with chairs and tables. It's not really, like, substantial enough to be an unlockable game mode. I'd say, like, a good unlockable game mode would be, like, an Inferno match, you know? Cage, casket, ladder, table. Maybe is the Falls Count Anywhere matches in a different one? There's Survival, King of the Ring, Hardcore. Oh, here we go. Anywhere Fall. Alright, yeah, so we'll go to single mode and we'll take a look at the roster for this game. We got The Rock, Scotty 2 Hottie. I'm happy that they still have that school photo-esque vibe. And as you can see, his special move is the worm. Here's Shane McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, Steve Blackman, Stevie Richards. It's not as crazy as like the first game, but there's Taz. It's like Taz is like, I gotta look badass. Trish Stratus is in this game. There's the, oh man, Undertaker, which I believe his American Badass song did not feature in this game, so they did something else. I'm gonna select Undertaker as player 2 so I can check that out. But here's Benoit and Jericho. So I'm gonna click Jericho with his golden ass locks. And I remember reading a WWF magazine article that kind of showed all the hairstyles that Chris Jericho had throughout his career, and he had quite a few of them. Let's check out these rules real quick. KO, give ups off, which you would think... Oh, those are off by default, I guess. Because it's an anywhere fall, maybe? Who knows. Charge speed, in case you just want to get your special in like 3 hits. Arena, there's the Smackdown. Oh yes, the parking lot, the locker room, the dressing room, VIP room, diner, plaza. Yeah, it's kind of like the Smackdown Just Bring It, how like it had like that overworld that you kind of like explore, except it's not as intricate. It's more of which just takes you to a bunch of dead ends almost of it. But we're actually going to go to the parking lot. That's what we're going to go to. Jericho. You can unlock Michael Cole in this game. Play in season mode for at least for 2 years until the week of April. The Golden Volcano era. Truth, though. This one's my webcam, though. Didn't Jericho debut in WWE for the year 2000? I'm sorry I skipped his theme song by accident. Are you scared? He's here. Yeah, this is the Smackdown theme song. Yeah, it's not the American Badass song. That kind of destroys it a little bit. Stevie Richards, right to censor, existed during this period. The worst tag team I've ever seen in wrestling, because they are the most annoying wrestling team. The Undertaker knows! He knows! Holy shit. Come on, Undertaker. Like, just bitch slap him out of here and just take it. The controls for this thing is going to take a little bit to get used to. Yeah. It's like Warthog controls. So to drive a forklift, use the directionals. Oh my god, it's so goofy in this game. Let's see what else I can do. I can dive out of it. I just think it's so funny that they added this in the game. I feel like they just wanted to do that just for the meme. My forklift. Yeah, there's a stretcher over there too. So to go to a different area in this game, you just have to walk up to the arrow right here, and I believe you hit the arrow key twice consecutively, and it will take you to the next area, and it will have like a bigger blue arrow come out when you're almost there. I'm gonna break that, and I'm actually gonna go over here to the People's Cafe that's in this game. The overworld in this game is kind of fun. I also think that maybe it's R1 to do it. Not exactly sure, but we're gonna go to the People's Arcade, or the People's Cafe. And there's this weird looking THQ jukebox. Oh, that's a cool little unique animation for Jericho. Come on, Undertaker. The American Badass. What did you guys think of the American Badass Undertaker? Did you guys like... Are you guys like indifferent about it? I mean, I'm pretty sure most people prefer like... That was weird. Dude, check this out. Look how I'm holding that barrel. This is not how you hold a barrel. This is goofy. This is a goofy game. That's right. He's okay. I feel that too. I think like... I don't think like he was like super cringy, and like sometimes his character was badass, especially like with DDP came in the mix and was stalking Sarah. That was a little bit interesting. Jericho's so easy. Taker Roland theme is the best one. I do like the one he had in 2002. But I think I like the Roland song a little bit better because like I guess I have a sweet spot for Limp Bizkit. When he was hardcore champion, it was really good. Oh, dude. Yeah, that was short-lived, his hardcore championship run. I think my favorite hardcore champion would probably be Raven, because he would come in with the cart of weapons. Let's try out season mode for this game, guys, because apparently they made such a big deal on the back of it, where it said, I guess the ladder match is new in this game, the casket match is new in this game. Apparently there's over 50 wrestlers. But yeah, they made a big deal about this game online, about how the cutscenes improved greatly in comparison to Smackdown 1. I do think the Roland theme song adds that sort of comedy to Undertaker's character, which isn't really necessary for his, you know, dark, gloomy personality, but it's still such a funny theme song, and coming in on a fucking motorcycle to it is just, it's like one big, like, one big pun. We'll start new season. What do you guys think I should play as? I could play as Jericho. I mean, like, Jericho has a submission move as a special, which I prefer right now. I always prefer the "You're Gonna Pay" theme. Yes, that's the theme that I was referring to that came out in 2002. You're gonna pay. I think it was in the Hell in a Cell match between Brock Lesnar. Did he have the "You're Gonna Pay" theme, or did he have the Rollin' theme? His "You're Gonna Pay" theme didn't last really all that long. Rollin' lasted for a fair bit. Jericho, known for his walls. Belt records. Skyla? Skyla? I gotta let my cat in. She wants to come in. How you doing, baby? She's so dumb. Yep. Alright, so Skyla now entered the case. Records. I want to see the records for this title. Okay, so this is a fresh game, so obviously the records aren't going to be there, but I wanted to hope that there was some previous records from the actual wrestling. You can unlock the Deadman Undertaker 2 in Smackdown 2. Alright, we're matching. Stream Lego Star Wars. I might actually have Lego Star Wars. Let's skip that. Oh, this is interesting. That's new. Skip. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this is a feature in the game that this is like when you skip the matches, it would show like the character and have to do a little simulation. The only thing about Lego Star Wars that like makes me hesitant about streaming is that I'm not a super big Star Wars nerd, and I'm afraid that like if I play a Star Wars game, people will want to conversate about Star Wars, but I won't know anything about it. I'll get myself in a situation. SWX Fly says hello. Hello, friend. How you doing? Look at that Eddie Guerrero face. Christian and Dean Malenko. So I'm guessing this game has a lot of waiting to it, because I know the loading in this game could be a little bit annoying, especially when you go to different areas when in the middle of the match. Like, you know how like the loading will happen a lot more quickly and like Here Comes the Pain. What was the game? I think Just Bring It loaded really quickly, ridiculously freaky. We're all friends here. You may have won tonight, but this is not over. Tonight was an accident. It's Christian complaining about his losing streak again. Commissioner Foley! The greatest commissioner ever, dude. Fucking, when Foley was commissioner, he would have like his desk in really like precarious, I just made that word up, fucking in weird places. And one of them was in a laundry room, and he would have like this little stuffed animal that would be in like every single office. And there was that one time when it was in the fucking washing machine or the dryer, spinning in circles. Congratulations, Undertaker. They added more matches to the match cards for this game. I like the soundtracks for the Smackdown games because they sound super arcadey and they sound a little original. Like, the first one obviously had a lot of Rage Against the Machine inspiration with the soundtrack. So, I guess this match is Chris Jericho versus Triple H, and Benoit is the special referee. We're not gonna skip, so don't do that. Can we change the rules? No, we can't. It's season mode. I didn't figure we would be able to. Big Boss Man. I hate him and love him at the same time. He gave us the Kennel from Hell match, but he also hooked up Big Show's dad to the back of his car when his dad was at his funeral. I fucking... Do you remember that? Big Show's dad's funeral, he was at there and Big Boss Man crashed it and hooked up Big Show's dad's casket to the back of his truck. Yeah, I didn't hit skip either. That just sort of ended, which a lot of the cutscenes for this game is a little bit. Triple H. I loved this Triple H theme song. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Motorhead Triple H song is amazing, but I have like a, it's a guilty pleasure of mine. I do like this song. What do you guys think of this version of Triple H's theme song? No, not gonna be like anybody. Ding, 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 ding. And here's Chris Benoit in his referee outfit. Oh my god, oh my god. Do you see that texture? The way his fucking shirt's moving? It's got a little bit of, some loud nostrils, too. Oh, look, there's the cat. I'm ready for this. I'm totally ready. Benoit has been on my side all my life. Decent song. I feel that. Alright, here we go. I have the target indicators up, which I believe with R2 I can change it and I can point towards the ref. And as you can see, the ref is in Smackdown 2 as opposed to Smackdown 1. The reach for grapples in this game is a little bit different than games later on in the Smackdown series. I love that pin. I just love that putting my fucking footstep on Triple H. Square is still reversal in this game, which is good. I'm sorry, Triple H. Oh. Regardless of what he did, Benoit was had one of the most fire theme songs ever. This is true, because Benoit, like, when you would hear Benoit's theme song, the hype would be real. And I think that's what makes a good theme song in wrestling, is when it's like, when it makes you feel hype, like you know what's coming. If it gives you that sort of feeling and that sort of like excitement for what's about to come, like, theme songs can do that. Like when you all of a sudden hear John Cena's theme song, you're just like, oh god, here we go. A little bit of a bad example because like, when you hear the do-do-do-do, typically it's just like, has something to do with the meme. I feel like this game doesn't play as fast as Just Bring It or the other Smackdown. Oh dude, Here Comes the Pain plays pretty fast too. But since this is like, obviously Yuke's first attempt at making a not a pro wrestling game, but a WWE game, because Yuke's actually made a video game series for New Japanese Pro Wrestling, and actually a lot of the SmackDown vs. Raw games used to be called New Japanese Pro Wrestling with that number of game in the series. But there was another wrestling PlayStation game that came out that was made by Acclaim, It was called WWF Attitude, which I also have, and I'm hoping to play it because I'm very interested to see in the differences between the developers. And Acclaim, I believe, made sports games originally. I think so. I've been doing a little bit of research on the series and try to spread my... so then I have like stuff to talk about for my streams. Oh yeah, let's get that Walls of Jericho in. You know what I want to try to do too is play the Royal Rumble in this game, because Big Show isn't in this game, but he's in the code of this game. What happened, I believe, was that Big Show temporarily moved to Ohio Valley Wrestling, I think I'm right? I think so. I think I might be playing on easy difficulty, which is noticeably easy. That's what's up, guys. We won our first match. Alright, yeah, we seem to be doing alright. What else can you unlock in this game? Unlockables include Billy Gunn, Cactus Jack, Deadman Undertaker, which is available in Create a Superstar. Deborah is unlockable in this. The Mean Street Posse are unlockable characters in this game as well. What does enter mean? Yeah. Okay, cool. So you can... I guess that means you could change your character? That's what's up. Hopefully we get a cutscene. I can kind of understand why people didn't like the whole simulation thing, because it does like waste a lot of time, but it's not too bad. Oh yeah, here we go. Jericho's sitting on the fucking chair. Yo, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Was that the cutscene? Was that seriously the only cutscene? Can we talk about that? Can we just talk about that? It was a cutscene of Jericho just sitting in a chair. Oh man, this game is goofy. I finally, I was playing Smackdown Just Bring It earlier in the week, and I was trying to unlock Fred Durst, which to do that is you're supposed to play Slobber Knocker and get 15 kills. I ended up finally getting that, and I actually got Fred Durst, so sometime this week during a stream I'll probably show you guys Fred Durst and showcase it. I'm unbelievably happy that I unlocked Fred Durst. Oh, that's cool. They make the tag team one whole health bar as opposed to having two separate health bars for each tag team partner. Oh my god. I know Funaki has some pretty low stats, but like his health drained really quickly. I can't believe that cutscene was just Chris Jericho in a fucking chair. Oh man. China versus Crash. Let's be honest, China would win. China looks youthful in that photo. She looks very young. Oh? Did we get something? There's Tori. Is that... Actually, I have no idea who that is. Oh, what we got here? Crash Holly throwing a fit. These are some. I know the guy who made the Smackdown series referenced how like some of the storylines are very pointless, like the cutscenes are pointless in this game. But I didn't know it was like that. But here we go. Let's take on Triple H again. After Mean Street Posse, there's Michael Cole, Mick Foley, Pat Patterson, and Gerald Briscoe, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold, and the TLC match. There is also a hidden backstage area as well, which hopefully I'll find time this stream to show you guys. I believe it's located in the locker room backstage. And you can go to the shower room, which it's just a new area. There's nothing substantial about it, but it's cool. I love this soundtrack though. This soundtrack's really holding on to me. Like this is something that like Tommy Terrorico. There's these guys who reviews on the run with Victor Lucas and Tommy Terrorico. And Tommy Terrorico was known for his work on specifically the music industry for the Terminator games. And he makes some really good video game music. He was one of the pioneers of video game music. I sort of get that like heavy solo, like that heavy metal kind of vibe to it. It's very nu metal-y. How dare you taunt that way, Triple H. Down, down, down. Drop kick. So I found out about the Pujami prison match with Great Khali. Do you guys remember when the first ever Pujami prison match, I think it was between Undertaker and Big Show? Not 100% sure if it was Undertaker, but I know Big Show was part of that. And it was supposed to be Great Khali, but what happened was that it was a last minute thing that had something to do with his liver, I believe. Stephanie, what are you doing? How dare you try to take part in this match? Ref, are you going to do something about this? Where is the ref? Isn't there supposed to be a ref in here? Oh, this is going to be weird. Just, I gotta remember that R2, I can change target indicators. It's a really nifty mechanic in these games, and I think it's one of the game-saving mechanics as well. Because, man, the first game it was a little bit annoying when it came to the target locating kind of thing in the game. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. I had a pretty good weekend, I'd say. A rather busy weekend. I've been working really hard on my next two videos. I also made a new channel art too, to have like a little bit of a streaming schedule. I really want to like stream more, and I think it's really fun to kind of like, you know, play a lot of like video games live and like have that conversation with people and everything. I'm gonna exit this real quick. Let me save and exit. It might take a little bit to save, but that's okay. There is Chris Benoit. He is the greatest man. I can't remember what, he was like the greatest technical wrestler in all of wrestling, I think is what he referred himself as. But, I mean, like, he worked really hard. Oh, yo, let me show you something real quick, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my webcam real quick. So, you see how this is Smackdown 1? Now take a look at that THQ logo at where my finger is. This is weird, I'm sorry. Yeah, you see that THQ logo on the bottom? Now, take a look at the THQ logo right here. As you can see, it's different. It's the more modern THQ logo, and I just noticed that. the old one, and then the new one. Which is pretty cool. Overwrite save. It's really interesting to see that THQ logo. So cool, man. I'm so happy the instruction manual's in this thing too. I see here too, like, they're also promoting their gamer guide for this game as well, and there's, as you can see, there's The Rock in the background with the posting the gamer guide. You know what's interesting about this, right? The moves in this, like all the controls in the game are right here in these different grid patterns. It didn't tell me how to climb a steel cage. I had to figure that out on my own, and it wasn't in here, so I assumed that they kind of wanted to promote their, they wanted to promote the fucking official, what is it, a gamer guide? Yeah, gamer guide. Alright, let me switch to Expedition real quick. We're gonna go to the locker room and I can show you that little secret area. Anywhere fall. I'm gonna play as Raven. The cat. Oh, look at Lita. I love Lita, man. She has such a good energy. Where are you, Raven? Grandmaster Sexay. S.A. Rios. Actually, my first time hearing about that guy. Raven was in this game, right? There's Viscera. I might play as Viscera if I can't find Raven. Rikishi. Oh, looks like Raven's not in this game. That's weird. It's a little annoying with switching to different characters, but I'll make this a little bit quick for you. We can go over to Viscera, as that will be my choice for this match. Yes. Wonderful man. Val Venus. So I believe if we go over to Rules 2, we'll go down to the arenas and we'll go to the locker room. Anywhere fall. I'm probably going to play these games on my spare time too to try to get all the characters and stuff. And I might do a stream just going through all the unlockables of all the games. That'd be fun. The world's largest love-making machine. Boom. Boom. He's big. He's bad. What? This is an EDM Val Venus theme song? And he's with Trish Stratus? Was that a thing? Did Val Venus and Trish Stratus do stuff together? As far as like a maybe a manager kind of thing? I know I watched 1999, but I watched that like a few years ago of like Smackdown and Raw and all the pay-per-views for that year. So yeah, here's the locker room area. So there, as you can see, there's sort of like these dumbbells right here. I'm not sure if you can interact with the dumbbells. Let's see if I can. Come on, Val Venus, get up. Let's go over here. Directly right here. Come on. Come on, Val. Viscera's got some reach. Alright, so the hidden area is actually located over here. Come on, Val Venus. That was a stall. Alright, come on, Val. I've been trying out G Fuel. It's like energy powder for gamers. I had a little bit of it today before I streamed. Give myself a little energy boost. Alright, so you throw Valvenus into this little area and it appears, opens up a new area for you, and it will take you to the shower room. And this is the shower room, which is cool because it is a little big, but if you go over here, you can actually shower. Come on, Valvenus, let's fight over here. He's like, okay, I guess. I wonder if I can do some interesting stuff with Valvenus as far as the shower goes. Nah, I guess it seems pretty simple. Maybe, what about over here in these lockers? Valvenus, come over here. The only benefit of having easy mode on for this game. Just one of the weapons. I think it's a mop? Let's go get Harry Saturn and tell him that we found the mop. Alright, so that's the shower area. Another thing I want to check out is I'm going to try playing a Royal Rumble. I really want to see if we'll get Big Show and Ken Shamrock. Because apparently that was a big ordeal for this game to have the two characters in it, because Ken Shamrock left for MMA, and then Big Show temporarily transferred to OVW, Ohio Valley Wrestling, I believe. So let's go over to a Royal Rumble. I'll put our player over there. So what's interesting is that since Ken Shamrock and Big Show is not in this game, in the player files they're actually hidden in between two character files, so you can't select the character. I wonder if we can actually see entries, or if it's all randomized. If it's all randomized, cool, new actually, I would say, to not have it where like all the members, all the participants will display right in front of you. But hopefully we'll get Big Show and we'll get Ken Shamrock. I'm very interested to see what people were talking about as far as that. He's big. He's a boss, and he is definitely a man. Yeah, the intros for this is very short for all the characters. Am I fighting Tori? I can't even remember Tori as a wrestler. Oh, here we go. Now, if we want to talk about like a theme song that's really hype, Mankind's theme song. I will say the PlayStation 1 version of his theme song's a little, kind of sounds like tinfoil crushing a little bit, but can't complain altogether. Wait a second. This is pretty interesting though. Is all 4 members starting at once? That's a little odd for a Royal Rumble. Yeah, here we go. I actually don't know how to play a Royal Rumble in this game, but I'm gonna at least try. And I know you can probably play as the CPUs as well. Looks like it's really easy to eliminate people. Oh no. Is loading that bad in this game? Oh wow. Shane kind of looks like Vince in this game. I mean, I think my first match I played as Vince. Come on. Foley, you know what you gotta do. Irish Rip. Yeah, get... Oh. He rolled back in. Oh yes, I'm ready for this. Oh my god, I can't believe this. I can't believe there's loading screens in between the characters. That's so cursed. Come on, Kurt Angle. I remember when Kurt Angle had hair. Alright, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seconds of loading. Is that Grandmaster Sexay? Yeah, look at him fucking bopping in the ring. Oh my god, I want to play as him. I feel my calling. I feel my main calling. Don't eliminate me. Oh wow, Shane McMahon eliminated Kurt Angle. Come here, Grandmaster Sexay. It's like everything just stops. Imagine watching a Royal Rumble match and just like everyone just freezes for 10 seconds. Dude, China's amazing. I really miss her. She was such a bundle. Alright, gotta remember to use R2 to switch over to... So see how my arrow turns red? That means that I'm going after China. And now she's gone. Didn't even have to touch her. Sweet. We got our first elimination, boys. So what's gonna happen now that the 2 people are eliminated? He's here. What? That was cool. I just flung him. Technically, I guess it's called a toss, because at least in the first game it was. Look how thin they made Mark Henry in this game. I mean, yeah, when he was a young adult, he was pretty thin. Well, the 10 seconds. So it's really a 20-second countdown. Taka, who is Funaki's partner, I believe. His name looks Japanese, so he might be Japanese. I'm sorry. It's just like... It's just really funny. See if I can do the special Triple H. Yeah, there we go. Big Boss Man was very aggressive as far as a wrestler goes. I would not want to go against Big Boss Man because he's a heavy hitter, dude. Which I believe he passed away in the 2010s. I can't remember when Big Boss Man passed away. See if I can switch over to Taka. Yeah, here we go. I've been watching the anime, Welcome to the NHK. I've been trying to jump back into anime too. Typically, I'm like one of those guys, you know, where like I have a lot of hobbies, and I guess, you know, growing up in the internet, that's just kind of what happens, is like we're kind of a generation that's into so many different things all at the same time, so I'm trying to cycle back into doing anime. I really get into anime during the falls or some shit like that. Which, they're making a new Inuyasha anime about like the next generation of like Inuyasha's kid and everything. You know, like kind of like Boruto. It looks very colorful, so I'm very promised to see what it will be. No Taka. Triple H wants Taka. Sorry if I missed anything. Had to clean the house real quick. Nah, man, I totally get it. All is good. Matthew Clark, school sucks. Parents suck. Teachers rule. Parents suck. Teachers suck. Pizza rules. That's what rules, guys. Parents don't rule. Think they're so good and think they have them and their morals. Time for some... I'd rather stick my hand in boiling grease instead of going to school. I'd rather be in a cage with a hungry lion, which is basically what going to school is. What I've learned about school is that the further and further you progress in school, the less and less, like, shitty the school experience is. Like, middle school to me is like the zenith of the worst school experience ever. Like, no one ever listens to you when you're in middle school. No one ever takes you seriously in middle school. I guess because you're in middle school. I mean, like, high school just gets fucking harder. But at least in high school, they give you some freedom, and at some extent. It kind of depends what high school you go to, though. College is where it's at, guys. Like, college is where the fun is at. You actually learn stuff that you want to learn. Which I wish middle school was like that, where, like, you could have, like, a choice in what you want to learn. What's the point of English anyway? Yeah, I know, we're not gonna say it right. We should just all know French. Or Swahili. We should all just walk around talking like fucking elites in Halo. Walk. I can't talk like an elite. I wish I could. Alright, Triple H, let's get you out of here. You seem tired. Cool Cameron's like, what up? Yo, what up, dude? How you doing, man? Teachers have answer papers. They don't really know it, so what's the point? Cameron likes wrestling. Cool Cameron likes wrestling. I like wrestling too, man. Welcome to my stream where I talk about wrestling. I also indeed like wrestling, as mentioned. But I don't know, Matt. I feel like sometimes some teachers know what they're talking about. Like, if a teacher's teaching an elective, then, like, typically they have a passion for it. Why do we have to have history class, too? Yeah, why do we have government class? Who needs to know math? I have 5 fingers. Gym? Who needs exercise? I prefer gluing myself to my couch and eating ho-hos. Al Snow, hey! I love Al Snow, man. He's such a funny guy. Dude, Big Boss Man is just... He's feeling the repercussions of coming in number 2. Do you know about the Chris Benoit case? I actually do, Cool Cameron. I have a video on Chris Benoit that got some views, and I talk about the Chris Benoit case. I like Benoit, but I guess, you know what he did was very, like, ridiculous and everything. I've talked about it a lot on stream, so... But, like, I guess I'm at a point where, like, I can respect Chris Benoit as a wrestler, and, like, never could give them like the full respect. And I guess there's still a lot in that situation that just will go unanswered. And there's nothing much we can do now but move on from it and see what we can learn from stuff like that. And I think the WWE did do that as far as like limiting chair shots and limiting the amount of times wrestlers bleed and everything. But what they didn't do right though was giving help financially to David Benoit and Nancy's sister, who suffered the most from that entire situation. And I think that was very, like, I feel like after making the tribute show, WWE tried to, like, you know, they tried to bury their mistake that they made, like, and with that being said, like, cutting all ties from the Benoit family, which I think was very disrespectful. One, two, three. I know how to count up to pentakill. But how come we have all these letters in algebra, but I know taxes ain't like that, so why do we need this? All we do is go to a job, you need science for certain things, but I don't know. I feel like what school should be is it should be like a variety of different things you could potentially learn, and like give the student a choice of what they want to learn it. Because if a student wants to learn something, it will make that learning more impactful. Like teaching algebra to everything, or how about the fact that like people have to take 4 years of English but only 3 years of science. At least in New York State. That's in my state. But there should be a class that teaches kids about taxes. There should be a class that teaches kids about fucking car insurance. Like, stuff that's part of our lifestyle needs to be taught to these kids. Because you can't trust parents to, like... Some parents are assholes to their kids, you know? Some parents are too busy with their own situation to be there for their kids. And, like... Man... I feel that struggle. I've always like, obviously like I'm 23, so I've kind of like, I went to high school, I took 2 years in college, and like, that was one of my biggest frustrations with high school, is that it just, sometimes it focuses too much on what it teaches you, and it should be teaching you about real world issues and stuff. But here we are on our wrestling stream talking shit about school. Talking shit about the education system. Now that's some wrestling shit. We haven't gotten lucky and got Big Show. Alright, who will be next? Now loading. Big Show? Come on, Big Show. Give me Big Show. Test. Yeah, I know. I feel like schools focus too much on their students succeeding as far as numbers. Like, they care more about numbers that the students perform as opposed to the students themselves. Because I know my school district was very heavy, like one of those things like SATs and ACTs, you don't really have to take them. It's just recommended to take it because it will help you get into universities and such. But to my school, it was kind of like the school implied that it was something that that kind of came with the curriculum, but no, you had to pay money for the SATs. That's true. I feel like school does teach you about being a quick learner, but I feel like social media kind of teaches us about being quick learning. I feel like being ADHD is becoming like a norm as far as like, you know, being with the internet and having information. Oh, we're dead. And having that information available. Oh shit. I don't know what I'm talking about now. I grew up with Tony Hawk games, so anti-establishment. Oh, do we get to play as Taz, or? Oh, dude, that's sick. Okay, so yeah, I could basically pick whatever character. I would pick Al Snow right now, but he seems to be... Oh, press select, okay. And now we're Tess. Which Tess kind of looks a little scrawny. I was lucky because my my high school had an opportunity where they take you to like a technical school and they can actually like teach you career stuff. I think that was really enjoyable to have that as an option. Like if you're someone who like knows that you want to be a cook or you want to be an engineer and you're in high school, it's good to have those sort of opportunities available for students so they can get that sort of education in the beginning and then get a job after high school. That's pretty cool. This is Test. The arcade music in this game is still pretty catchy to me, which that's good. That means that that's making a lasting impression. Like it's not like horrid. E clothesline all. There we go, X-Pac is now out. I'm really hoping we get Big Show. I want to believe it. This is a weird format for a Royal Rumble. Like, to have 4 people start the Royal Rumble is very strange. I really can't wait till I start playing Just Bring It some more, because Just Bring It I think you can do up to 8 players, which I fucking brag about all the time, man. I love that you can play 8 players in that game because you can get the PlayStation adapter and stuff. You know what I just realized you can do? You can play Super Smash Bros. Melee online, and me and my bud Mono started to do that. Imagine your card declines at a custom shirt shop and they just rip the shirt right in front of you. I mean, it's kind of like going to a coffee shop and not having any money, or just forgetting your wallet, so they just end up dumping it right in front of you in the fucking sink. Oh. Or like, you order food at a restaurant, they put the food down, and you're just like, yeah, it turns out I actually don't have any money. I actually forgot my wallet. And then the waiter just looks at you and just starts eating your food. Oh cool, we hit 10 viewers. That's neat. Thank you guys for being part of the stream, hanging out with me. Just here to play video games, have a good time. Hope you guys are having a good time. I'm having somewhat of a good time. The only thing that's bugging me is these loading screens. Edgy Matt Hardy is here. I'm sure, I think if you hold R2, it will target the character that's closest to you. No, I'm not. School is tomorrow. Rip, school tomorrow. I'm trying to act dead. It'd be like that. I was a kid when this came out. When this game came out, I was 2. I think my first exposure to video games was through the N64. but I did not have exposure to this game until just recently, which I'm really happy to. I'm 29 now. I'm 23. We're in the 20s together, so that counts for something. I feel like if I say U2 to a cashier at the movie theater, they'll steal my movie. They'll just deadass steal the movie for the whole people, like just take the entire reel and just set it up in the employee lounge. Cool. I want to play as one of these characters. Oh, who's coming up? Who's coming next? Like 8 in my first day of freshman year. Oh my god, that sounds ridiculous. Yeah, high school can be like that sometimes, where teachers will just... everyone will assign you homework, and it will get to a point where you'll have so much homework, you won't even have enough. You'll have too much homework to the point where you can't even have a personal life of any sort. And it's almost like the teachers are conspiring all together because they know they just want to do that. Oh, give me one sec. I gotta get a sip of water. Holy... whoa. I'm sorry. Give me one sec. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to get a quick drink of water. Throat was getting really dry. And now the loading screen begins. I should... wait, they got Essa Rio? That's sick. This is actually my first time knowing of him. I'm guessing you know this dude? I'm making fries right now. Oh, dude, that's sick. Are you deep frying it? Like, are you making it in the oven or are you making it in the pan? Making fries is what's up, dude. That's a snack for a lifetime. Am I Benoit? Yeah, okay, cool. Just making sure. But it is a thing in this game that you can have Big Show. I'm guessing you probably have to get lucky because there is quite a few wrestlers. But we're almost at the end of the Royal Rumble, so I'm not gonna like end it. I'm a pretty big cook. I like cooking a lot. I think like on my second channel I actually have a few cooking videos of just like me cooking and just memeing and shit. It was a pretty good time. I want to do more of those kind of stuff, so if you guys ever have questions on cooking and stuff, I got your back. I know some good shit about cooking. He's basically some weird hybrid of Jeff Hardy and Rey Mysterio. Oh, that sounds good though. That sounds really good. Yeah. Imagine being Bubba Ray and getting the last like entry slot in the Royal Rumble. One of my fries, and I'm seeing Trish Stratus fighting The Rock. What? Yeah, divas are in this, and it's interesting because I can't select the characters for the Royal Rumble, so it all happened randomly. So that I guess like divas were in it and everything. But I would totally love to try your fries. Fucking fries are great, man. Potatoes in general. You know, potatoes are called tubers. Like YouTubers, but like potatoes. That wasn't trying to be a joke. Allegedly weigh over 400 pounds. Do you want to save your data? No biggie. I'm actually gonna go back to season mode real quick because I want to see another cutscene. It's really fueling me right now to see the 3-second cutscenes. For some reason, they're funny because they just make no sense. So let's continue our season mode for this game. I've been putting so much stuff on my fries. Get some chili nacho fries. Damn it, I wish I was cooking right now, but I'm waiting for food. The struggle of waiting for food, man. All you can think about is just eating the food, but you don't have it right in front of you, so you have to live with the dilemma for it until it arrives. SRE. Oh, okay, cool. We're gonna get a little cutscene. Hands on his hips. I was told I would have a special match tonight. Well, I'm here. Who is my opponent? Chris Jericho is on the Titantron. Kane seems very angry with the appearance of Chris Jericho. His arms are really, like, linear. Okay. Have you ever played the MW game for the PlayStation 1? I have not. I'm very interested in playing it, though. I believe it was also made by... Was it made by Yuke? Or was it made by Acclaim? I'm not sure. I can't remember the developers for that. I love grilled steaks and ribs. Dude, I fucking love me some fucking steak. Like, a nice strip steak on the on the grill, just like... Oh, that's a fucking dinner, man. Funaki versus Chris Benoit. Poor Funaki, man. That is a poor Funaki moment. I think it's funny that, like, they promoted having longer match cards for this game, almost as if, like, that's a good thing. But to me, it's just longer. Oh, what do we got here? X-Pac seems to have made Chris Jericho angry. And they're fucking arguing. I had a steak today. Cool Cameron had a steak too. You guys are lucky. What did I have for dinner? I had fucking chicken wings. I cooked them in the air fryer and put a little bit of Frank's Red Hot sauce and barbecue sauce. Oh, looks like we're fighting. This is what's up, actually. Oh, dude, it sucks that we can't go to the other areas. Oh well. Why they built like that. Can I throw people into the crowd? Let's see here. Because I think over here it takes you out. That... What does that? Oh, it takes you to a restaurant. Oh, that's neat. And I know over here it takes you outside. And then over here would take you upstairs to the VIP room, the boiler room, and the shower. Oh. Well, that's, that ended really quickly. That happened really fast. What? This game is so confusing sometimes. It's trying its best, you know? Please, Uncle Invaded and me need it. Yes. I would love some fresh red meat. Oh, you see, yeah, look, it is the fucking Good Father. Yeah, Right to Censor was a team that existed, and it was one of the worst teams that ever existed in WWF. Oh my god, Scotty 2 Hottie just, like, I don't know what happened in the beginning of that match, but Scotty 2 Hottie, like, took out, like, half of Dean Malenko's shields, but he still won at the end. Favorite kinds of steak or way of cooking it. Personally, I try to go for medium rare. I don't like too rare because sometimes red meat will just kind of like sit in your stomach. Oh no, I don't want to skip that. I want to play this. But I'm a big fan of strip steaks typically. If I'm looking for something more healthier, typically like leaner cuts of meat, like less fatty types of meat, are a little bit more nutritious, have a little bit more B vitamins because they're part of the muscles that work a little bit more on the body. But I like all steaks, man. Medium rare sirloin. That sounds so good. I had a steel cage match in WWE 2K19 and my leg got stuck on the rope when I jumped from the top and I had to play like that. Oh my god. Buggy 2K19 be like. Down. Yep, that was Kane. Alright, I'll skip Y2J's theme song. We've seen it a few times already. The Good Father. Yep. No longer the Godfather. He is now censored. I wonder if he... I think he came back to Godfather after the whole Good Father thing, but that lasted for a very long time. Like, Right to Censor existed for almost a year, I want to say. And I think that's why I hate them so much, because of the fact that it existed for way too long. And their theme song is just a really loud, annoying Do Not Disturb sign. Kane's like, I heard you were playing easy difficulty, so let me change that for you. That's a weird, like, kick noise. That sounds like something out of Tom and Jerry. These games are really fun. Like, I like how time can go by fairly quick on these games. When this game came out, when Smackdown 1 and Smackdown 2 came out, they got really good reviews, like mostly 9s and 8s out of 10 typically. I guess like retrospectively looking back at these games, there was a few issues with it that make it a little bit goofy, especially since we have all the other games that came out after that fixed a lot of these issues. But I think Smackdown 2 Know Your Role is really trying its best to fix a lot of the issues that came out in Smackdown 1, and they did a fairly good job. Like, the season mode, of course, has a lot of waiting. There's a lot of loading in this game, but like, once you can get past all the loading and just find something to do in between the loading, it's really fun to play this game. There we go. I don't want to use the Walls of Jericho. That'd be a rope break in that situation. I think what I'm gonna do as far as like streaming goes is I'll probably stream wrestling games on Sunday. Oh, Paul Bearer's here. Look, Paul Bearer. I can't believe that like interferences are a thing in this game. You can turn off interferences. Oh, hold on. As you can see, the player indicator thing. Right now Jericho is looking at Kane, and I had to click R2 to switch it over. Alright, let's go back in the ring. I think going out of the ring will keep Paul Bearer from going back in. I hope so, at least. But yeah, this is technically Smackdown Sunday, where I play Smackdown games on Sunday. That's something that's, I guess, we've been doing for a few weeks. If you ever play WWE 2K19 online regular matches, I face you. I might actually one day get those games too. I'm very interested in playing with some chat members. What console do you have the game for? Do you have it for Xbox or a PC? Or PlayStation, I think, is the 3 options for that game, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, Walls of Jericho! That was easy. We fucking destroyed him. This game is so buggy. It's almost like sometimes their arms get thinner and they get like unnaturally thin. I love Smackdown Sunday. Thanks, Kill Cameron. PlayStation 4. Sadly, I have an Xbox and I have PC. I wish I had a PlayStation 4. I will say, like, I really like the design of PlayStation 4. Like, the console design, how it's like a fucking 3D trapezoid. Oh, it's not trapezoid. What shape is that? 3D, like a rhombus? Maybe? I don't know. PlayStation 4 looks really cool, and it looks cooler than PlayStation. But I was an Xbox kid. I grew up with an Xbox. That was what my mom bought me for my birthday in 2010, and I guess I just never really looked back from there. I can't believe this is a main event. Xbox or PlayStation? It's really interesting that you say that, because I feel like it depends on what kind of gaming style you prefer. Because Xbox is very, like, it focuses a lot on more than just video gaming. It focuses on being an entertainment device. It's very compatible with hard drives, and which on an Xbox you can hook up a hard drive to your Xbox, download VLC, and play stuff off of that. In PlayStation you can't do that. However, PlayStation has a lot more exclusive games. So if you're more of a hardcore gamer, and if you're more of a fan of Japanese games, then PlayStation is usually the way to go. But I feel like I'm more of an Xbox guy than PlayStation, but we live in 2020. We all know that PCs can technically be better than the consoles at this point, and there's a lot of really good games on PC over Xbox and PlayStation. Xbox and PS4 seems good to me. It doesn't matter. Lit. I'll definitely I gotta definitely keep an eye on my finances at the very moment, because I just got a bunch of stuff, but I definitely want to make this thing happen at some point. I think about it, playing a new Smackdown game every Sunday and just showing off. I'm gonna be playing these games throughout the week too, to talk about any things that I see or any unlockables and whatnot. Alright, I was told I would have a special... Oh my god, it's the same thing. It's the same dialogue. So instead of The Undertaker, it's The Rock. Hey, Triple H. It's Triple H. He's heading for the ring. X-Pac versus Jeff Hardy versus Grandmaster Sexay. That's the battle of the perverse high flyer. Super true, and it also was the main event for some reason. It was that seems like something that would open a SmackDown as opposed to ending one. But this is obviously all random generated kind of stuff. But I like to add logic to it. We're humans, of course we're gonna add logic to our video games. It's cool to have these games for the PlayStation. On the back of this case, it actually has a promotion for, Oh, what's this? Road Dogg, be ruthless. Hit them where their guard is down. That was a weird record scratching. And the back of this is Pure Ride. MTV. Is that an MTV logo? Let me take. Yeah, it's MTV's Esports Pure Ride on the back of it. That's interesting. All right. So this is what's on the back of this one? Oh, okay. So on the back of SmackDown, I just showed you the back of SmackDown 2, Know Your Role. This is the back of SmackDown 1. It's Championship Motocross for PlayStation. I don't know if any of you guys ever had these two games. So realistic, you'll be picking your teeth out of the dirt. Alright, Rock, what are you doing? Road Dogg and X-Pac are punishing The Rock. He looks like he's about to fucking vomit. It's almost like The Rock's about to look at the camera and just be like, get away, I'm fucking... So, this is real shit happening right now. China versus Hardcore Holly. Yo, no way. Okay, yo, check this out, guys. Let me skip this real quick. But right here, Real Sounds Arena. I hope you guys can see this, but get into the action. Look at that old wrestling ring. It says, JR and the King, commentate your matches, retire counts when you're down, and recognize when you kick out. Recognize up to 4 superstars in the ring at once. Real Sound Arena. Nothing comes closer to the live event. That's kind of cool. I used to have like quite an array of wrestling stuff growing up. And I had a lot of wrestlers. I had one of the pro rings, like the $50 rings that had like all the turnbuckles that you had to stuff yourself and everything. And I fucking loved that ring to death. I used to have like, I think about 100 to 200 wrestlers in my collection. I know that's kind of vague of a number, but I lost all my wrestlers when I moved from Florida to New York. And one day my wrestlers just disappeared because my grandma misplaced them and put them on the front porch. And to this very day, I haven't started a wrestler collection yet. Oh, guys, get ready for this fucking fatal 4-way match. Rikishi, Road Dogg, Devon Dudley. See, the benefit of having a submission character for these games is that the Walls of Jericho, there's no like mini game to the submission, so there's no spam tapping, which means that the character, your opponent, could tap quicker before your other opponents could intervene. I'm gonna see what the intros for these characters look. Oh, you didn't know?
Your ass better call somebody.
Classic. Yep, there's him with the mic in his hand. I feel like that's what made Road Dogg so memorable, was his intro. Like, as soon as you hear that, like, now, oh, you didn't know? You just know what's coming, and, like, you feel that hype. Oh, Rikishi taking me back to Royal Rumble 2000 when he started dancing on stage. And then he became the bad man throughout 2001, where he was playing heel. And he was in the Unforgiven Hell in a Cell, and I believe he was thrown off the cell into a flatbed of hay. To a flatbed of, hey, listen. Oh my. There he is with his glasses. Devon Dudley looks pretty alright. His 3D logo's a little bit weirdly placed, but it looks alright. Table. It was like a thing where like every time the Dudleys would slam someone through the table, Bubba Ray's hat is the Confederate flag right now. That's a little weird, but fucking every time that Bubba Ray would slam someone through the table, he would look like he's like going through some sort of like euphoria state, like he's just descending to the heavens. Is Breaking Bad still a relevant show? Good night. I got school tomorrow, so at 2:50, please go live, and thank you. I might not be live tomorrow. I'm probably going to be working on trying to get my Husky Raid video out, but I'll probably be on Tuesday. I know this sounds nerdy, but I've been trying to try out for a wrestling show. Dude, there's nothing nerdy about that. Like, I feel like that's great to go out and actually like do something that you're interested in. Like, do that shit, you know? Like, have a good night, Cool Cameron. Thanks for watching the stream, man. I'm gonna let you guys. I'll definitely let you know when I'm gonna be streaming. But I'll probably stream in the evening on Tuesday, as opposed to at 8:30. I'll keep you guys posted in that sort of regard, but I think that's cool that like you can, what is it when like you push someone up to the air? Like, man, the 2-hour mark is where I truly start to get that stream burn. Thanks, Cameron, man. Good luck tomorrow, dude. Skate or die. School sucks. Teachers suck. Pizza rules, man. let's see. Hold R2, switch over to Rikishi. He is my area of focus right now. These games are great to play passively too. Like once you get the controls down, you could just sort of like get lost in your thoughts while you play the game, and that's what I like about playing video games. That's so cool that you can throw people like over the top rope and outside the ring. I feel like they took out that in one of the Smackdown games in the future. You know what was interesting about the Smackdown games? They kind of feel like an arcade game. You know, like, I feel like 2K, once Yuke's was out of the question and 2K started to take over, it was almost like 2K focused on making a simulator as opposed to making an arcade game. And that's what, like, Yuke's tried to do with their wrestling games back in the PlayStation 1 and 2 era of the video games. Like, it had that arcadey like aspect, like you're in an arcade room and you're playing this game. The HUD in Smackdown Just Bring It is also my favorite in probably the series because of just like the amount of geometry, I guess, that's in the menu music is so edgy. Oh! I want to get Road Dogg. Oh yeah, on Thursday, I finally figured out that I'm going to stream Crush Hour, the WWE racing game where all the wrestlers are represented by cars. So imagine the movie Cars by Pixar, but then imagine wrestlers. That's basically what it is. Except the cars aren't lifelike creatures. They're more of just like actual automobiles. The older games felt faster, and if I'm being honest, more impact. You're definitely right. Dude, man, fucking, Here Comes the Pain? Like, dead ass, like, it was so good because it was so fast and impactful. Bruh, I made it to an indie promotion. I'm only 14 in February. Dude, that's sick. Keep working on that, man. Keep going, keep working on that goal, and it's just keep working towards it, and like I promise you'll see the fruits of your labor, and it's a really relieving feeling, and it's also really nice to have that feeling of something that you actually like have a passion for. Like, embrace that, man. Vince McMahon and Triple H are yelling at The Rock. Nothing new there. The Rock is saying that Stone Cold has arrived at this arena. Oh my god, do you see the clipping on fucking Vince's microphone? I want to believe that looked like Shane McMahon too. They look like the same model. My gear is so garbage. I don't know much about wrestling gear, but I'm very interested to know more in that kind of stuff. I don't know if you added me on Discord yet, Matt, but if you have Discord, we could totally we could talk about that kind of stuff. That's kind of cool. Kurt Angle. Gold medals. Oh my god. One of my ex-girlfriends. Wait, hold up. Talk about your fazams. Talk about John 3:16. Well, Austin 3:16 says I just whipped your ass. That was just. It was a bus. It was like it was a limo.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.
Dialogue! Actual dialogue! No fucking way. That seems like a cool cutscene to get. I feel like after about a year of playing this game, you probably get all the cutscenes. That was a loading screen. Yeah, there's like 2 loading screens. It was a loading screen for the loading screen. I don't know if you guys remember American Wasteland when that came out. Oh wait, here's the big news. Stone Cold will enter in the main event of next Backlash as a special referee. Alright, cool. I actually think that... Do I unlock something for that? Stone Cold, Backlash pay-per-view during the first month of season mode. Oh, yeah. So we unlock Austin, I guess. Cool. So I had an ex-girlfriend, and we were watching wrestling together, which I thought was pretty cool. But she made this Photoshop joke where she took Kurt Angle, and she put Kurt Angle in between the right angle. So it was just Kurt Angle. It was right angle, Kurt Angle. I know, it was so clever. This is Backlash. We're gonna unlock Stone Cold Steve Austin. After this Backlash match, I'll start closing down the stream for the day, at least. I had a good time this weekend. I was playing a little bit of Apex Legends. I was also playing some Killing Floor 2. Killing Floor 2 actually released a new update. If you guys ever played that game, it's kind of like a zombie survival game. Well, is Stone Cold really making an appearance tonight? As you may know already, the cards are subject to change without notice. Okay. I like these cutscenes, man. They're so vague, but then again, I am a vague person. So I fit with these cutscenes. I'm deadass gonna probably play this game throughout the week. GG, YouTube says, yo, back at you, buddy. Hope you're doing alright. Hope you're having a good day. That's a nice Kane loading screen, though, with the Kane mask and everything. Know your role, Smackdown 2. The Rock is prepared to face his destiny against Triple H. He's got, like, no abs. He's got no... He looks like an old man. He's got an old man body. They picked which thing you have to be, and they make me a high flyer because of my boy size is thinner than the other people. Oh, your body size? Yeah, my boy size. Yeah, I know that's kind of like a thing with it, where like you basically like you don't really get all the decisions for what you do in professional wrestling. So like hearing from your experience, I can totally understand. Like I can understand the frustration in your regard, and I can understand why people do that kind of thing. I mean, I personally believe that you should be able to come up with your own style and work your way from there. But some promoters want things specifically done, because it's almost like promoters are the director, and you are just an actor in the play. That's how I like to see professional wrestling. Basically just theater, in a sense. Where like a lot of aspects of theater are put into professional wrestling, and I think that's what's cool. It's like its own little thing. It's like acting in a way. Like you're watching a live movie of two people. You're watching a live action scene of two people fighting each other. Poor Kurt Angle in a fucking handicap match between Matt and Jeff Hardy. He probably was like running his mouth talking shit about both boys. The Hardys probably won with Jeff doing a swanton bomb and Matt Hardy doing that thing where he yells and he has the... Oh, I'm sorry about that. 2 fingers up in the air, like, I'm gonna get a drink of water, hold up. I came prepared this game where I actually brought some water. I only had 3 matches before they had to cancel because of coronavirus. That's where the headache comes in, man. The coronavirus is it's crazy, because if you think about it, everyone in some sort of way has been affected by coronavirus. No matter what country you're in, no matter what state you're in, it's like everybody has been affected by coronavirus. And it's very scary. It is a really scary thing, but I guess it's kind of like something where like we're all in it together, almost, of it. But I lost my job because of COVID back in March, I actually have my 2-year degree in accounting, and I had an accounting job for a little bit, but it didn't work out all that well. I've heard wrestling be called a midi puppeteer show. I could believe that. It's kind of like that. God, COVID hit me hard. Yeah, man, me too. COVID hit real hard. Fortunately, being in New York, our state's doing fairly okay, and we're opening up at least a little bit. But I feel like, I feel like people are pretending that coronavirus is over, which isn't great. My finisher was a neck breaker. Yo. This is a new theme song. Is this an Iron Man match? Is that what we're playing in? Dude, I'm not gonna lie though, this fucking audio track slaps. Like, I feel that fucking... It's not the same music that plays, like, a pay-per-view music I guess is different. I'm really bopping this. I was about to work for a local amusement park. That would be kind of fun. At least we would be around a lot of people having a good time, which is good. Like, I don't know what it'd be like to be a worker for the DMV. That sounds like it would be a headache. Being the dead man Undertaker, who comes in with the Raw theme song. Do any of you guys have a favorite Raw or Smackdown intro song? Because I think mine is the one that was in 2002. It's like "Move to the Music, Play Fucking Music." Yeah, that song. That's probably my favorite intro for a like Raw Smackdown. Diamond Cutter or Twist of Fate. Like how, like, the Walls of Jericho is actually a Boston Crab. Can I get weapons? Let's see here. What button is it to grab weapons? Is it X, directional? Here, go over here. What if I do like that cheap thing where I just kind of like beat up the wrestler out here until it gets to 9 and I just go in real quickly? Oh, there's the commentator table. Oh, he's coward. Coward's way out. I want to Smackdown him. My favorite was Across the Nation and the first Smackdown theme. The first Smackdown theme was really catchy. Wasn't one of the Smackdown songs that was like, can't question my heart, still standing here? That theme song? I really like that song too. He's a 300-pound man in my second match. Oh my. That fucking... How was it? Was like 300-pound man? Doesn't that mean that's like double your weight? I mean, I guess that's sort of like you just gotta take what you get, I guess. But you know, like any experience is experience. I'm sure like the answer to that question will come in time. Dude, I'm gonna see how many times I can get fucking Undertaker to pin. I know I'm playing the fucking easiest difficulty, guilty as shit, but I just haven't changed it back yet. I was trying to get like used to the controls of the game when I started playing it today before I started streaming. Yeah, but he wasn't that dangerous. Okay, so he was a little considerate, which is good. He wasn't like big boss man. I like how the pay-per-views have like, because Because you know how, like, not all pay-per-views look the same? Like, not all pay-per-views have an entrance ramp or an actual, like, entrance base or arena base kind of thing. Some of them just have, like, a simple hallway, and I'm glad that, like, these games have that as sort of like a representation of those kind of things. I think that's pretty cool that, like, you have, like, experience actually, like, wrestling in the ring. I think that's really cool. Like, I've always wanted to know somebody who's actually, like, tried it out and everything. I thought I was gonna die, but it was fine. Yeah, that's how it goes. Me streaming for the first time. I'm hoping to get a setup for my camera where, like, I can have the camera set up right in front of my couch. Thank you. No problem, Matt. We're good vibe society. Let's see if I can do this Walls of Jericho, make him tap again. Wasn't oh, I'm sorry, I peeked a little bit. Wasn't there a Iron Man match between Shawn Michaels and John Cena at an episode of Raw? Like, wasn't, like, almost a whole hour of Raw dedicated to that match? I'm pretty sure that existed. But, like, that was something that I vaguely remember from my youth, or from a few years ago. And now we basically wait for 9 minutes. The theme song's still bopping in my head, though. Poor Undertaker. And when I'm done with this stream, I'll probably switch it back to normal mode. It was 2006 and 2007. Okay. Yes, I remember that now. Oh my god, man. I can't believe that, though. I can't believe they dedicated, like, a whole chunk of Raw to that particular match. I mean, it was good. Like, Shawn Michaels had been doing Iron Man matches since, like, what, 97 with Bret Hart? And, like, he's good at Iron Man matches. Because, like, he has the stamina to keep up. Come here, Undertaker. We're gonna unlock Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm gonna be happy about it. I like unlocking things on stream. I'm gonna be streaming Katamari Damacy on Tuesday, which I'm looking forward to it because, like, that's one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games ever. And it's basically the game where, like, you start off with, like, you have, like, a ball, and your character rolls this ball, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And it has one of the greatest soundtracks ever. Just a really catchy, some jazzy elements mixed into the soundtrack. Undertaker, if I stopped playing, Undertaker still probably wouldn't win. Yeah, he's got a little red on his armpit. I think that's, like, his tattoo. Hit him again. Maybe I can make it to 10. I'm sure I can make it to 10. I'll just, like, pin him again. Oh, rope break. One of my favorite match types is probably a battle royale. Like, not like, obviously not like the game mode, but the special match where there's like 20 people in the ring in the beginning and you have to eliminate someone over the top rope. I just like having all those bodies in the ring slowly dwindling as, like, you try to find out the winner. I think there was also a hardcore battle royale when ECW existed. Walls of Jericho. It's not like Smackdown 1 where easy difficulty was actually like still difficult. Like the difficulty doesn't change if you change from easy to normal. That's what it feels like. But in this game, they make easy like very easy. I had to wrestle with a burning mouth. Oh man, yeah, capsation can be very inconvenient, especially during exercise and shit. I'm gonna make sure to check my schedule next time. Definitely, dude. I actually had some. So me and my squad hung out on Friday, and my friend Derek, he built his new PC and everything, and to celebrate, we got some chicken fingers at a local bar. Since Derek lives in the middle of nowhere, he lives in the middle of like Middleport. That's like 20 minutes into the rural area, and we got like 30 chicken fingers, like buffalo chicken fingers. They were spicy, and they came in like a tin, like one of those tin containers that you would get at like a barbecue or like a Chevetta's chicken dinner. I hope you didn't have moments that involve shoving your face in the turnbuckle or something. Oh yeah, with the spicy heartburn. No bueno. Dude, man, those chicken fingers though, like, they filled me up and they're so satisfying, but boy, did my next 24 hours feel physically like hell. I did. Dang. Wholesome interaction, be wholesome. We made it to 15. I wish Slobberknocker was this easy, man. I know I have to stream on Twitch at some point. I have a Twitch account, and like I have it promoted on the bottom left, but like I just haven't streamed on Twitch yet. I've just been streaming on YouTube because it's just easier to do that. I know I can stream on both at the same time because apparently that's a thing that Streamlabs does. But like, I wonder how that would do as far as like latency and like as far as the actual connection. And like, what would two chats look like? I love me some spice, but I've had ulcers and heartburn because of it. Yeah, spicy food can be like that. Like, especially if you are prone to fucking heartburn, it is not great. I also have like GERD issues, so like I get heartburn sometimes. Most of my triggers come from sugar as opposed to spicy food. I'm a little bit fortunate in that regard, but spicy food heartburn is one of the worst. And oh my god, ulcers are not great. I knew someone who was going through like chronic ulcer issues. Like he had a stomach ulcer and he was like vomiting every day, and it was really bad because it's like lactose people eating ice cream. Oh yeah, that's not good. Yeah, they don't care. I met someone in college who actually had celiacs, which means that you can't eat gluten, and if you eat gluten, it's almost like eating razor wire with how much damage it does to your body. Like it's crazy. Like I'm very happy that I'm not like that I don't have such a condition. But like I like spicy foods. I used to hate spicy foods when I was a kid. Like I could not handle it. Like now that I'm older, I can handle it a lot. But I think what's great about spicy food is that like it wakes you up. You feel like a little bit of endorphins when you eat spicy food. I go to a wrestling gym with separate training rooms, and I'm training to do a moonsault and a 360 so I can prep for a return. Dude, that's great. I think that's super cool. I know I've always wanted to learn how to do a front flip on a floor. And it's always been my dream because I had like a little point in my life where like I wanted to do like parkour and stuff and free running, and like I always wanted to do a front flip. But like, dude, doing a moonsault, that would be sick, man. That's like some advanced stuff. Oh, dude, look at it. Look, the gang's all here. When the squad's rolling up to Denny's at 2 a.m. 2 loading screens. This game has 2 loading screens. It's Stone Cold! Stone Cold is here! Then I did not end that cutscene early. That did it. 400 pounds. Crash. Yeah, didn't Crash come in with a scale every time and he would like weigh himself? Alright, let's see what this main event was. Am I supposed to... I didn't put down any more info as far as unlocking Stone Cold besides Backlash pay-per-view during the first month of season mode. Oh, is it playing a cutscene?
Oh my gosh! So close!
He doesn't look like he's throwing like a hissy fit. He looks like he's just genuinely on some sort of psychedelic and he just doesn't know where he is. Wait, two referees. That's a thing in this game? That's very interesting. Well, we made it to Backlash, and I hope we unlocked Stone Cold. I think we get the end of this cutscene. I have no idea what Vince McMahon holding himself in the office had to do with it. Congratulations. You have unlocked new superstar, Stone Cold. Yeah! Yes! We did it. There are still more hidden items to unlock. Yeah, we still have to unlock the TLC match, which you don't get until August 2000, which I think this might be... When is Backlash usually? Who knows? But... Save and exit. Definitely can't... It's definitely a fun stream today. Playing Smackdown 1 and 2. I might play this game again sometime soon. I don't know what I'm playing on Sunday next week, but we'll find out more. I'm probably going to play this game more tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but... Every time I try... Oh, that was my sternum that cracked there. Save okay. I land on my back and my shoulder. Ow. Sounds like it hurts. Create a superstar, create a taunt, create a stable. Let me see the rankings in this game. Does it hurt a lot to land on your back and your shoulder? I would figure it would be. The Rock, Chris Jericho, Undertaker, Kane. Yeah. I think that's cool that... Why is Stone Cold an unlockable character? I guess it was just supposed to get people hyped for season mode because the first SmackDown game wasn't known for a good season mode. It had a pretty trash season mode. Like, absolutely trash. Like, the fucking 5-second cutscene of fucking your character sitting in a chair. No, not really. I'm kind of used to it. Yeah, I feel like that is something you probably would get used to, like, just to all the impacts and everything, just throughout time. Options mode. Yeah, let me show you guys. I'm definitely playing on fucking easy. I gotta be exposed. I gotta expose myself before others expose me. Yeah, go to rules 2. We got a fucking subscriber, bro! Who would've fucking seen it coming, what? Yeah, there we go. Does it actually play audio when the alert comes up? Because it does for me. Do you like how it's vaporwave? That's what I like about it. Plaza. Just every match is gonna start in the plaza. I probably should switch that back in case that actually does something. Just gotta do random. Options. Yeah, this here it is. Difficulty easy. Decision. I'm gonna take a quick scroll through the menus. Usually at the end of my stream, I usually just like get stuff going. Or something like that. High flying ladder match. Oh my god, I'm afraid to play a ladder match in Smackdown 2. But maybe we should try. I won't save right now, I'll save you guys that loading screen. Nah, it didn't make sound, but it looked great. Alright, cool, that's good. Yeah, no, I have it where it doesn't play a sound just because, like, I don't want it to be, like, an inconvenience if it's, like, too loud or anything like that. Special. Okay, here's all the special matches. Casket, Iron Man, I Quit, Slobber Knocker. Wait, hold up, Slobber Knocker? Alright, let's play a round of this before we go. I'm gonna play Chris Jericho again, just because it's the character I'm used to right now. And, like, his submission move is amazing. I hope I make it to fucking 10. That's my goal, to make it to 10. I'm actually practicing to work with weapons, too. That's so cool. That is so cool. I'm sure you have to take, like, extra precaution to it and everything. I'm sure they're not just like, here's a barbed wire bat, go ham. Here's a barbed wire bat, here's lighter fluid. So this is the game on normal difficulty. Okay, so the 10-minute time limit in a Slobber Knocker was traditional, and it was brought back into Just Bring It. I don't know if Here Comes the Pain and Shut Your Mouth does it. I haven't played those games in that minute. If we don't get paired with a new Jack, though. Normal difficulty, be normal. Albert. So obviously there's an obvious difference with the normal and the easy difficulty. Oh damn. New Jack, yeah, I don't know what New Jack means either. I assume that has something to do with someone who, like, overdoes weapons. Or, like, isn't precautious with weapons. Tap, tap, come on, there we go. Isn't that the person who tried to kill someone? Twice. Oh my god. When you want wrestling to be actually real. Then I hope not. Yeah, I hope not either, man. I don't hope that for anybody. Like, be that guy that's just like, you just see the situation that you're in, you just look around, and you're just like, nah man, I'm out. I can't believe the loading screens are really bad in this game, man. He was an ECW guy that started with Jim Cornette. That's a great way, like they can totally like understand the situation. Someone from ECW, because ECW superstars don't care, man. They're close to deathmatch wrestling back in the day. Ooh. I learned that, like, Tekken is actually one of the hardest games to actually learn because of the amount of movesets that's in the game. And that there was a Tekken fighter that's, like, 2v2 teams. And, like, that was even harder to learn because then you have, like, even more characters and more movesets to learn. Oh, like, isn't that the guy who tried to throw someone off all those tables in that one match? Was that like a scaffolding match? Wow, the normal difficulty is very obvious in this game. Oh, get walled. Get walled. I'm hoping to make it to 5. As long as, like, I have 2 signature moves, so I could possibly make it to that. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the fucking Right to Censor theme song. Imagine hearing this for 8 months straight. Like, it was just... Hearing them was just such an inconvenience, man. I'm trying to use my signature, but I guess it's also... wrestling kind of plays like fighters, where you kind of have to juggle your opponent. I missed. That's a rope break. Pin him again. Close. Oh, what a reversal. He's barred from a lot of a promotion anyway. I would too, like, if he was known as a person who, like, almost killed people in the ring. Now loading again. Good, because I'm so scared. I'd be really scared too, man. Big Boss Man's theme song sounds even more low poly. It's ridiculous the amount of Super Smash, not Super Smash, but Mario 64 mods there is on the internet. Like, hashtag the simple flips, guys. Oh yeah, here we go. Made it to 5. We're gonna make a new record here tonight. Because this is our first run, you see? This will be probably after this slobber knocker. I'll probably log off. Christian, you notice how like the top of Christian's character is dark hair, and it kind of like moves. It kind of gradiates, like gradients out into like a blonde. I don't know if that was just how he looked back in the day, but that's kind of goofy. Kind of strange. I kind of like my gear and kind of not. Well, what consists in your gear usually? Like, do you, like, besides like outfit, do you wear like pads and everything, and like I guess wrestling boots as well? I have baggy camo pants and a white shirt, kick pads, shoes, and knee pads. Yes, you're basically a pro skater. That's basically a pro skater outfit. Christian's really fighting. Christian knows the opportunity. He's like, I have to defeat Jericho this time, or I'm never going to win a game. See if I can get that. There we go. Jericho just has a really convenient special with its Walls of Jericho, but then again, it doesn't really have a standing special. I think wrestlers only have one signature in this game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm really happy to be able to play this game after all these years of seeing gameplay. I've always wondered how people do like 24-hour fucking streams, man. Like that's some real dedication. I could never do that. Maybe one day I will. I can't wait till Halo Master Chief Collection becomes cross-compatible, or I think it's cross-console. It's just not yet. Like say if you have Xbox and you want to play with your friend on PC. I know really the only games that do that is Modern Warfare, and what other games do cross-platform? Apex Legends is looking to be doing cross-platform too as well, which I'm pretty nervous about because PC Apex players, there's not that many, but there's a lot of OP Apex players. Surprising, I didn't get a rope break there. And now we wait. Oh, it's Tori. It's Tori? This was something that carried over in Just Bring as well. Oh. That's it. That's it, folks. We made it to... We got pinned by Tori. Out of all people, we got pinned by Tori. My first match was a battle royale. Oh, that's great. When did you get eliminated? Or how did you get eliminated? Did you get to throw it over the top rope? Sleep pull a DDT and just be a manager, then become a wrestler. Oh, you pulled DDP, you mean? Yes, DDP. That's what I mean. DDP was... Dude, man, I love DDP. Like, he was only in WWE for like a year, or like WWF for like a year. But I know he was more known for WCW. I don't know where he went after that though, but that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. But yeah, I'm looking to end the stream for tonight. Yeah. I'm very happy that we had people that stopped by to watch the stream today. I was really feeling mixed about streaming today, but I'm very happy that I did. And I'm hoping you all have a good night. I should be my stream schedule is now on my channel art, which I'm very happy that I got that. I made that in Photoshop all by myself. That was great. But thanks for a lot for watching the stream and everything, guys. I hope you guys have like a wonderful night and everything. Good luck tomorrow because it begins another week. I got Samoan dropped and thrown out. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I hope that like being thrown out, like it didn't hurt too much, because that looks like something that just naturally hurts. It's just taking like a 10-foot fall. That's not 10 feet. Maybe that's like 6 feet. 6-foot fall? Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful one, and keep it cool and everything. See you next time.